Menteri Rangba ke Jela Shri Konrad K. Sangma, ha ke khatnyo tarik ulaber aja arpusan ula Plie ba ya ke first scientific mining coal block ha Meghalaya saring kham A coal mine Bindi Hati East Jente Hills District, lingba ke video conferencing. Ha ke jinyalang Plie, kabla long ha Bindi Hati, layadon lang Menteri Sorkar Jela Ubak Kermen Shilla, ke MLA ke Kong Santa Mary Shilla, UEM ke JHADC Ubak Hambatas Nong Tudu, UDC Ushivaj Awasthi berkipat ba katai kathan. Menteri Rangba ula ai kuble ya baro kiblala ban pen urlong ya kani ke scientific mining, bat ula pen pau baki jing baki nong Tih Diewiong kilama lash post Snem Tam kalawan ra ke Jingshah Khang. Ula kin turu kiwe ki nong apply mining list bakin bot kani ke nuksa. Ke MLA ke sutengah Saipung kala ai kuble Menteri Rangba bat pen pau ke Jingkermen Baka Meghalaya kan poi Shakathong jongka $4 billion economy ha usnam arja akupra.
I know that you really want to be here, as I had spoken to you earlier. Thank you so much, sir, for the initiative and the work that you have done for the state of Meghalaya and our people. State of Meghalaya, we are so happy and has created a history in Meghalaya, as to say, especially our people in East Jente Hills, we are so much dependent on the coal and the livelihood of our people. So I like to say that because of this government, we are able to see the vision of Meghalaya and to bring Meghalaya in 2028 as a 10 billion state economy. Ken bat so the ligi mining list wada yo airport Meghalaya lately the like kmat ar punya totally waman go wadang apply kate betit. The doa hajar katso kama batai kini wahe kama batai untuk ex MLA Ma Justin wa da chicam chitam bagi pat ba yung I haga borok galiang. Yo bat PE chapok Jente Hills West Kasi Hills I depend by haga ni gambuyong. Depend I haworok galiang nam tok duang man kini muyong he yo you correct na. Indirectly, directly the effect by ko borok kan. Kiu dai kwai, kiu dai dukan, ki labors, porok kiliang wada kata haga ni ga. Wakang muyong adu arja katso. The unity he ni wachim kya kani ga Sorkar yung I. Wada lailuti bagi the do arhajar arpuwi daman gogowi ka jing emin sen ye gi pat bayong I wada kerchan gi I wa him gi ga kate ka courage dani kate ka jingkwa yong ki yo le namta gani ka mining yo imbyang gitu gi por menchwa embat kate ka por wa onggi wa dang menchwa miu man tangwa daman go kate betit daga kot kasla ulai bat ko hakate rukom naman
friends who are the owners of this particular mining lease and all the other citizens from different parts of the state who have joined us today to be part of this truly historic moment for the people of that I have been waiting for a very long time. I could not be present out there, even though I had been, in a way, dreaming of this particular day and this years. For a lot of our citizens and a lot of our people who were directly and indirectly connected with the coal industry and business in the state of Meghalaya. I'm sure you remember the moment when the NJT had imposed a ban on coal mining, especially the rat hole mining procedures. And I'm sure you remember those moments when suddenly there was like a dark cloud all over us. And so many lives were affected, So many families were affected. People who depended directly or indirectly on the coal sector went through great financial hardship. And not that I'm trying to recall or remind you of that moment, but I think it is important to look back and remember what we went through. And the silver lining for us to be able to be here today, to actually see a ray of hope, to be able to bring back things to normalcy, to be able to once again give the necessary livelihood to our people. I think this is what it is all about. And therefore, it's a great satisfaction for me. I remember 2018 when we had taken over the government. This was one of my top priorities. I had given a promise to all of you, and I had worked very hard in the last 6 to 7 years to make this happen. The journey wasn't so easy. The journey wasn't very clear. In fact, it was like moving through uncharted territory, not knowing what challenge would come up in front of us while we moved forward. But while we moved through this uncharted territory with multiple challenges, multiple hurdles, whether it was the case in Supreme Court, whether it was a direct fight, you can say, with the NJT, whether it was working closely with the coal ministry, whether it was working closely with other agencies of Government of India, and so many other complications and challenges that came in front of us. The one thing, as I said, that kept us going was to see that the difficulties that our people are going through, we must find a way to resolve this and bring back normalcy for our people and our citizens. And that's what really drove us. And as I said, it is a very, very satisfying moment for me today that we are able to inaugurate the first scientific mine in the state of Meghalaya. And a big congratulations to the mine owners, to the applicants, to all the officials, to all the members of the team who have made this particular scientific mining a reality. Friends, this might take a few days for it to sink in, but this is the moment that we have all been waiting for. And the scientific mining starts this after a decade of challenges and difficulties and ups and downs. We are finally here.
Today, almost after a decade of the coal mining being banned in the state of Meghalaya, we have finally inaugurated the first scientific coal mine in the state. And this is truly a historic day and a red letter day for the people of the state. As we all know, for a decade, the different individuals and families who had been dependent directly or indirectly on coal mining had suffered in the last 10 years because of the ban on coal mining. But today, with the efforts that have been made by the state government and the support that we got from the central government, we have been able to lift that ban and also start the first scientific coal mine in the state. So I wish the coal miners the very best. I encourage other miners also to please apply for the official mining license, and all the support will be given from the state government. And at the same time, we are working very hard to see how our traditional miners and small-time miners could also be supported. We understand that there are limitations, but our efforts are on to engage with Government of India to see and find ways in which even the small miners will soon be able to start their mining. But in the meantime, we will move ahead with this particular scientific mining that we started. And once again, as I said, it's a historic day and a day that is going to be remembered, that the first scientific coal mine was inaugurated today in the state. Thank you very much.